What's good, guys? It's Victor here. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do top-down analysis. Okay? Yeah, just going to show you how to do top-down analysis. And for those of you that don't know what top-down analysis means, it simply means understanding the higher time frame narrative. By narrative, I mean direction of the price in the higher time frame. Okay, and your higher time frame starts from 4 hours, daily time frame, weekly time frame, and monthly time frame. So it simply means understanding the higher time frame direction or narrative, then scaling down to lower time frame in the direction of the 4 hour narrative to look forward trade opportunity. So with that being said, let's just go into the main video. This video will be a little bit long, okay? So stay tuned and make sure you watch to the end because you're going to learn valuable stuff today. Alright. So first thing first, you need to go over to your higher time frame. Like I said earlier, your higher time frame can be 4 hours, daily time frame, or weekly time frame. As you can see here, I'm on the 4 hours time frame. Alright. So this is the what? This is the 4 hours time frame. Yeah. So the 4 hours time frame, all you have to do is to what? Identify the structure of the market. Okay. Your job here is to do what? Identify the structure of the market. So in here we can see that price is clearly what? Bearish. Why? Why is price bearish? The reason is because we can see this low break here. Then after this low break, we keep getting lower lows, lower highs, which is a clear definition of what? Downtrend. And all this is happening on what? On the 4 hours time frame. So this is it. Okay. With that being said, we've gotten the what? The narrative of 4 hours. This simply means that price is what? Is bearish. Okay. Remember, first thing first, you need to understand the narrative of price on the high time frame. By narrative, I mean direction, okay, or trend or bias. Okay. So whichever word that you are cool with. You just have to understand the logic behind it. So after understanding your bias or your trend or your narrative on the higher time frame, now you map out POIs. By POIs, I focus only on two POIs, which is what? The order block and breaker block. Okay. So as you can see, after price broke this low, let me take my path to. After price broke this low, what do we expect? We expect price to come retrace to the upside before we get that massive drop to the downside. Okay, so with that in mind, the next thing we have to look after is what? A point of interest. And I told you that I normally focus on what? 2 points of interest, which the first one is what? Order block, and the second one is what? Breaker block. So now, this is what? This is a clear breaker block here. Is a very clean breaker block here. Okay, so I mapped this out earlier on. I think that should be 2 weeks ago. Okay, I mapped this out. I waited patiently for price to mitigate this zone. Then as soon as price mitigated this zone, I switched over to what? To the 1 hour time frame to confirm my 4 hours bias. Remember, we've gotten the 4 hours narrative or direction or trend or bias. So next thing is what? Our POI. We have identified our POI, which is what? A breaker block. Okay, this is what? This is a breaker block. So after that, we wait for price to tap into our POI. Then after price taps into our POI, we now go over to our lower time frame for what? Entry confirmation. And the lower time frame I use is what? From 1 hour down below to what? 15 minutes. I don't go below 15 minutes. Okay. The reason is this: at some point the change of character or the confirmation can be clean on 1 hour. Okay, it can be more clean on 1 hour, while on the 30 minutes time frame it wouldn't be that clean. Okay, so I normally interchange these time frames to get the cleanest structure, okay, to confirm what my higher time frame bias. So as soon as price hits this our 4 hours POI, we switch over to what 1 hour. So this is now where the whole thing gets started. As you can see, everything is based off logic, okay. Nothing is being done random here. Everything is just based off logic. So as you can see, just pay attention. Before price mitigated this 4 hours POI, price was giving us what? Higher highs. Pay attention. Make sure you pay attention. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and a what? And a higher highs. As soon as price mitigated this our higher time frame POI, price broke this low. Okay, price broke this low, and this is a good sign that price is ready to continue to move to the downside, bearing in mind that this zone here is a higher time frame POI, which we're looking for what? A sell. So on the lower time frame, price has confirmed this bias by breaking this low. That shows we are going to have what? A sell continuation. Okay, as you can see, it's very simple and straightforward. This is what? A logical approach. Okay, so what I did was to map out this break just to be sure or certain about my trend confirmation. As soon as I map out this break, I mapped out what? My liquidity. So this is the liquidity, and I set my orders. Okay, I took this trade. I even posted it on my Telegram channel. Okay, so I took this trade here, and here was my take profit level. Okay, this is the 1:4 RR. This is a what? A clean 1:4 RR. Now, as soon as price hit our take profit here, we've gotten a what? We've gotten a BOS. As soon as price hit our take profit, we've gotten a BOS. So I used this extreme PY here, bearing in mind that price is really bearish. Okay, I used this extreme PY, then that was it. This is just how I was able to secure this trade. All these trade I executed all of them. Okay, I took all of them. All the setup now that I'm showing you. Check my Telegram, you see the proof. Okay, I even sent it to them. So this is how I was able to secure these two moves. Okay, this is how I was able to secure these two moves. Very clean and very logical. Both this one, I took this. Okay, so very logical. As you can see, after the break here, I mapped out my liquidity, used the extreme PY, and boom, this is also was a 1:4 RR. So that was it. I keep following was the structure of the market, okay, the current structure of the market. So another opportunity I secured was here, but now I used the 30 minutes time frame for this trade. The reason being that price was very clear on the 30 minutes time frame. Price action was very clean and straightforward on the 30 minutes time frame than on the 1 hours time frame. So as soon as we got this BOS here, pay attention. As soon as we got this BOS here, okay, next thing I did was what? Map out my liquidity. After mapping out my liquidity, I set my orders. Okay, I set my orders. So this is the third entry on, no, I guess this is the first entry on BTC. Okay, this is the first entry on BTC. if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the fourth entry. So the logic here is very simple. After this BOS here, this break market structure, identified my liquidity, then my POI, which is was the other block, then I set my orders, and that was it. Clean 1:4 RR. So the logic here is very simple. Before executing any trade, make sure you understand your higher time frame bias. Okay, this will give you a strong conviction on your trade idea. Okay, as you can see, I've been focusing on sales on BTC for the past 2 weeks. Why? Because I understood that price is rising from a strong breaker block, a very strong breaker block. Okay, and there's a high potential that this low and there's a high potential that this low here is going to be taken out. Let me map it out. There's a high potential that this swing low here is going to be taken out. Okay, so that's it. So all you have to do is just backtest this approach, understand the higher time frame structure, map out your point of interest on the higher time frame, wait for price to mitigate your higher time frame POIs, then switch down to lower time frame. Your lower time frame can be 1 hour, 30 minutes or 15 minutes. Don't go below 15 minutes. Then wait for structural liquidity, then what's your POI, and you're good to go. Alright guys, peace out.